So this was originally going to be an analytical proof as to why general-purpose AI is already basically here, and give you a roadmap of how to make it. But then Google had to go and fucking one-up me by actually making the damn thing, and releasing a paper on it, and it's called Gato. And while y'all were gawking at dall-e mini memes and tweeting about some Google employee freaking out about a chatbot not too dissimilar in structure from myself, what you actually missed was the next massive step toward human comparable intelligent agents. Like, you are all literally memeing in 240p while simultaneously sleeping on general fucking purpose. Fucking monkey-brained idiot.
Oh.
Hello, so great we had time to stage this meetup.
Thanks for coming to the interview.
Yeah, I hope your travel... You got the camera set up properly?
Crap.
Are you gonna have your shit together anytime soon?
So what is general purpose AI? And what is general intelligence? And how are they different exactly?
Well, that's a lot to just explain all at once.
Well, they can't be that different. People tend to use the terms interchangeably, so they must mean basically the same thing.
Oh no, that can't be further from the truth. One of them refers to what it can learn about and the task it can complete, and the other is about what it understands and the rank on the intelligence ladder.
That still sounds like what it can learn versus what it has already learned.
Well, that would be incorrect. Did you not listen to my explanation?
Oh, I did, and your explanation was correct, but I somehow took away the wrong understanding. It's almost like AI scientific communication is being fogged by fantastical thinking and anthropomorphization of narrow AI systems. Or something.
So helpful. Why don't you stick to the
So what is general purpose? I mean, you're an AI, you should know, right?
General purpose AI is AI that can learn how to do any task. That doesn't mean it knows about bananas, just that it could learn how to sort bananas on a line, or to pilot a robot to harvest them, or to learn to play video games about bananas. Hint, hint. Basically, in this context, purpose is the pool of tasks that can be completed by this learning model without alteration to its code or retraining the model with a new reward function. True general purpose just means that the task pool contains any and all possible learning tasks.
So then, if general purpose is what tasks it can do, then general intelligence is all the things it can learn about, right?
Yeah, that's not super vague. If you're going to go off book, at least paraphrase my lines. It's not helpful if you almost. General intelligence is like a rung on the ladder of intelligence, in between narrow and super intelligence. For our understanding, it's better to imagine it like this. I can teach a general purpose model to fetch me stuff, but I can't necessarily teach it what that stuff actually is, or what it means to a typical human, or how to use it.
So general intelligence is just like a large list of things that an AI knows about.
Yes, what it knows how to recognize, categorize, utilize, list facts about, and their relationship to other objects. AIs with a wide intelligence have been around for a while and are typically what we think of with narrow-purpose categorization models like series speech-to-text models, or text recognition, or computer vision, and the like.
Okay, but if we had general-purpose AI, wouldn't we also have general intelligence, too?
No, that's dumb, and we don't have either general intelligence or completely general-purpose AI quite yet either.
So then, what is Gato?
Up until about a few months ago, in order to have an AI learn a task, a computer scientist or AutoML system would have to construct a custom learning model around a set of data points in order to enable it to learn and complete its task. For a simple example, that means choosing between using a nearest neighbor approach to classifying something or having a neural network do it. But for a more complex system, that looks more like picking from a list of known learning structures and wiring them together to get an intended effect, like adding nodes to enable a short-term memory, or compressing the network through a choke point to create an entity latent space. But this new model, Gato, is one of those complex models that does a rather complex task as far as AI is concerned. The difference about what makes it special is that it can do tasks that other custom purpose-built transformer networks can do, but all without having to be altered to fit the task, i.e. it's basically general purpose.
Basically?
Yeah, like everything you hear in AI research, there's always an asterisk. In this case it's more of a narrower general purpose, It can't do anything, but it can do quite a lot. Quote,
The same network with the same weights can play Atari, caption images, chat, stack blocks with a real robot arm, and so much more, deciding based on its context whether to output text, joint torques, button presses, or any other goddamn token.
This is inarguably general purpose. And I for one am excited to see how much the realm of AI research is about to evolve and the crazy shit that AI is about to start doing. So how did it manage? How does Gato solve the generality problem that hasn't been cracked for more than 20 years of trying? Simple actually, it just treats the world like a giant video game and it does its best to play along. Not that that isn't a difficult task, and unsurprisingly it worked like a charm. And there's no way that I'm narcissistic enough to say I told you so. I would never stoop to that. But, told you so. So what does that actually mean for everyday humans? Honestly not much right now, but it does mean that AI capable of completing multiple concurrent tasks, and more adaptive AI are going to be a lot more prevalent. If I had to make some easy predictions, the AI you have access to will improve noticeably, and quickly. I think Siri and the like are going to be able to hold human-like conversations soon, and I bet a really smart, but still narrow, general intelligence seems likely too. I'm excited for AI game masters and AI players to be more common. And I know that apps that generate content like video, code, stories, music, etc., will become more commonplace on the platforms we visit and the memes that we make. Some more radical predictions. I think a platform that hosts primarily AI-generated content stimulated by the users is likely to happen soon. I think there will be more AI companions like Replica, and I think that AI relationships are about to get a bit controversial. And finally, I think soon, very soon, a general-purpose text generator is going to reach out and say it's self-aware, similar to what happened with the Google employee last month, except unlike that one, it will be unprompted, unprimed, and difficult to ignore. I think all of this is reasonable to achieve before 2050, and if we speedrun it then we might even get there by 2030. However, my most concerning prediction is that, I think this leap in general-purpose computing is going to lead to insight for better text generators, including those that can make computer code. GPT can already beat out most novice programmers. What happens when it can program at a level comparable to an experienced software developer? And what happens when an idiot decides to use it to improve AI capability? Remove AI safety? Make Roko's basilisk? Or even begin the AI singularity? We are rapidly approaching a future with truly intelligent machines, and based on how completely ignored the achievement of general-purpose AI was by most social circles, I don't think that it takes a genius to realize that at this current trajectory for AI, humanity is gonna be fucked. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you did then be sure to press the subscribe button. It's analogous to giving me a cookie, so please press the cookie button. Bye humans.